Check, check, check.
How old are you, Marky?
7.5.
7.5. Okay.
I will make sure that half gets on there.
That's important.
Yeah.
Marky, how long have you lived here? Or I'm sorry, Aaron, how long have you lived?
14 years. A lot.
Yeah, so you've been here for a while.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're good. So at some point overnight or this morning, I'm sure you were awoken. And what were you told, and what was your reaction?
I was already awake and gotten him, and then we were sat in the house and stuff, and then, I don't know, someone knocked on my door. It was a fireman, and he was in the hallway saying that there was a water breakage. I didn't know it was on my floor, on the 3rd floor, but that just to stay in our house for now, but we might have to evacuate. And so he said to stay in for now. I wasn't really sure because he got upset. So I said, okay. So we went back in, and then just a little while ago, people were in the hallway saying, we got to evacuate. So I waited, and then we had to evacuate. So I just gathered what I could, called his grandfather, and we're going to go back to home to East Greenbush to his mother. But I just got told by a neighbor that it was the electrical room on my floor, on the 3rd floor, because we don't have no heat. They don't put heat in the hallways. And I guess that got too hot.
So you were planning to spend the day with your grandson anyway, but now it becomes more of an adventure.
Yeah, that's what I told him. Listen, you got something to tell everybody at school. And he goes, no, the teacher won't like this, Nan. Why?
Well, he really doesn't like it when bad things happen.
I see. But you know what? Everybody came to save us. We had good help. We have nice help, right?
Is this really a bad thing? You get to spend time with your grandmother.
Well, I do get to spend time with my grandmother, and that makes it a good thing. But I was looking forward to staying with her at her house.
All day.
So you find a brand new adventure.
Yes.
Yes. This is different, right, Marky?
Uh-huh.
He was mad more because he had to leave my house. He didn't care about all this.
There'll be other times to spend time with your grandmother.
Absolutely.
In the overall scheme of world events, how much of an inconvenience is there?
A little bit trying to get together because we were both like in my room watching TV. I was kind of dozing off and, trying to pack up, and then he's kind of getting upset and we gotta go, so trying to keep him calm and then call his mom and get her to, she's only out in East Greenbush, but they gotta brush off their cars. Nobody's really prepared. His father brought him down to me, but it's okay. I think his grandfather's coming now, but we'll manage, and I'll probably stay there until I get told whenever I can get back home.
Marky, this is called life. Sometimes you just have to roll with the punches.
Right.
You know what that means? It
No.
means you have to adjust to the things that life brings you every day. And it's a learning experience, right?
Right.
Well, I think you have a great attitude. I think you're going to have a fantastic day with your grandmother anyway.
Oh yeah, he'll go back home. His mother's working downstairs in their basement. Okay, hold on.
See, they're here already.
Yeah,
Okay.
and his brother's home, and I get to probably go.
I'm just glad you guys are safe
Also,
and you guys
nice
are together.
to meet you. It's very nice to meet you guys.
Nice
I
to
watch
meet
you all the time.
Well, thank
Well,
you.
he does too. He's like, man, you got to put on 13 because that's what we watch at home. So we were watching 13.
Marky, you have exquisite viewing taste.
Yes, he does.
He sure does. Okay, and those braces are so cool.
Oh,
I
look.
love the colors. They look great. They match your eyes, you know.
He just got them.
I love them.
Yeah.
I love them. Listen, I hope you guys have a terrific day.
We will.
And the best will come out of this, okay?
This will be they gotta fix things around here. They just did something up at the other building last week.
Yeah.
They all got hightailed out and to the Desmond or something. I'm like, oh, good.
So you have an option to go to a hotel, but you're staying with relatives?
I'm going to my daughter's.
You are? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even give that because he's got to go back home. He's got school tomorrow.
Right.
And
But I was supposed to stay until Dad picked me up at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. He was supposed to stay with me till 4 o'clock because that's what our plans were.
Sometimes you have to revert to plan B.
Right?
Right.
Attaboy. Okay. All right. Make the most of it.
Thank you
Okay.
so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks
Best
for
of luck.
helping. Okay.
It'll
Good.
turn out for you guys.
Okay. It will.
Watch
This is
your
great.
shoes on side.
It's been
All right.
a time to please time and everybody trying to you came just to get the
Be
top.
careful. Be careful.
No, he's lying.
Okay.
He's out. Thank you very much.
All right, Aaron. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks.
I'm glad I look so great.
You look
at-
wonderful. You look
Don't put that on the news either. Or whatever. That's his grandfather.
Yeah.
That's not Bernardo.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay, you're trying to get into the front here?
you want to get?
Here, can I help you? Hi, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm well.
Rod,
You trying to get in here?
Yeah, okay. Look who it is, Ross.
Little adventure for Marky. A little adventure for Marky. 4, 5, and 6 o'clock. We hope it's not too long. Water main breakage. Oh, water main
He's laughing in the back. I think something under there, Great one.
Got it?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, you want to make sure your feet in your pocketbook are in. I think you're good. Okay. Have a good day. You bet. Good morning. At least it's not below 0, you know?
I know, right?
Hopefully going back to what we're doing, but
Yeah. What was that?
just snow-related stuff.
Yeah.
At what point do you begin insulting our viewers by telling them it's snowing or telling them how to stay warm?
Oh, telling them how to shovel.
Yeah.
I know. I know. It's like they live here. They know what's up.
So, Rensselaer Police is the lead agency here? They
Yeah.
understand it?
Rensselaer fire.
Oh, fire?
Yeah.
Okay, you just got here.
Oh,
You
I
talked to
just
any
got
official?
here. I can't figure out who's in charge.
So.
I walked in, nothing on, that's Chief of Police. Frank House, Chief Frank House. And then Brookings disappeared. I don't know.
You know how many people live here?
Couple hundred.
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6 floors? Yeah, is that right? Yes, he is. You think he's got his cell phone there?
Stop. I think that should be your first question.
He's got a sense of humor.
He does. He does.
What's going on?
Hey, Dante, how are you? You would think one of my kids would be this driveway and saves my back. Would you think that?
Yeah. I went out this morning and my big snowblower blew the transmission. I was like, you son of a... Push it out the end of the roadway and hope the plow had it. Insurance.
It didn't work yet. Eventually it might.
not like that with us. I haven't
We
heard
used to
anything.
work with us all the time.
Yeah, we haven't had, I mean, not that I know of.
Yeah.
But
Well, good. Oh, she's supposed to have lunch yesterday with Kirsten Gilmore. What the hell happened?
I don't think she's going to be going out to lunch anytime soon.
Well, Carol.
She'll have lunch at home. No way.
Someone probably has.
Oh, as long as somebody, I think it was Kathy Barron's she's doing the noon. She's boothing the noon. She just sent out a text.
Okay.
So just make sure they know. That little kid I interviewed was cute.
Is he cute?
He said he's 7. I said, no. I'm 7.5. Oh, well, let me get that right then. I said, sometimes his name is Marky. Is that a girl's name? I didn't answer.
Yeah.
I said, so Marky, I guess sometimes you just have to roll with the punches, right? Huh?
You've never heard that before.
Well, he's only 7.5.
Right.
Yeah.
That comes at 8.5.
I think you're right.
Learn that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Axioms are taught, I believe, beginning at 8.5.
Yes.
Did you buy an all-day Lyft ticket? I'm kidding. Heather, the mayor said he'd come out to talk to us if that's what you're looking for. The mayor just went in to talk with the police chief and the fire chief to get an update. He said he'd be right back out for us.
No, you know our station is. They want me to talk to all the residents. They're like, all the residents, and I'm like,
Go ahead.
the mayor's coming, right?
Well, he's already in the building checking with the situation. He said he'll be out as soon as he gets something. So, but yeah, there are residents all over the place.
You guys not seen it? How long have you guys been here?
I don't know, 15 minutes. That old lady and her grandson.
Yeah. They're gonna be so mad at me. When did you come here?
Well, you got Marty Miller here.
Really?
Marty Miller.
Who's that?
He's the retired Channel 10 videographer. Oh, you don't know Marty? Okay. I guess it shows my age. He doesn't live here, but he's still a fire buff. He always has been. I think he retired from Channel 10 after maybe 30 or 35 years.
I'm gonna grab one of these people. Just so I
Yeah. Hey, he runs me over. It's a workers' comp case.
Right.
You know.
They are running. So.
Oh. I haven't seen our GM around in a week. What happened to him? We have a brand new GM. Does he ever come to work?
He's off for this week.
Oh, he's off. He starts the job last week and he's got it the next week off. That's a good deal. Wow.
They say that there's a flood in the water main lane,
That's my understanding, yes.
but I don't see anything that represents.
Well, I'm sure it's inside the building. Pipe burst inside. But the good news is, next Saturday night there's a senior skating party.
Perfect.
Yeah, it'll work out. Couples only. Hello.
What do you need to know?
Everything, every damn
I'd like
thing.
to know. I wish I knew it all. I just
I
know it's getting repetitive.
I want to know about clock management from the Dallas Cowboys. That's all.
It wasn't very well done.
A running play at the end of the game with no timeouts.
That's right.
He's got sunscreen.
I think he's trying to tell me I'm not bragging.
I don't know bad or
If anybody gets in politics these days, you're not doing great.
Okay, you all set?
No, sir.
What?
We're gonna have room to get out before we.
Yeah, they
Well,
can buy the back.
again, it's a workers' comp case for me.
For me, it's just stupidity.
What is the updated status of this senior residence?
Okay, the updated status here is we had a sprinkler head system that failed because it was too close to a outside source, which has caused the head to break, water to flood, at least from the third floor down, has compromised the electrical system throughout the building, as well as the fire alarm system. So therefore, we cannot allow the residents to stay here until we're positive that there won't be any more electrical shorts or water breaks, and that we can keep the heat on, things of that nature. So,
How many residents are there, and what are the plans? Where are they going?
well, approximately 100 residents that we have to find placement for. Right now, we're looking at the Hampton Inn. We're going to take most of them up to the Hampton Inn in East Greenbush. That facility will take pets. A lot of these residents have pets. They're elderly, so they don't want to go anywhere without their pets. So that's a concern. Right now, they've promised us about 70 rooms. So a lot of some of the other residents are going to find placement with their family members or other places to go.
What's the timeline? What's the best case scenario in terms of returning to normalcy here?
Well, right now they got a private contractor coming in order to clean up the water damage and go from there. So that's the timeline for that is I'm not really sure. They're on their way here. I'd say it's going to take more than one day, I think, to clean the place up. We have to dry out all the electrical cables and make sure the system's up and operable before I make any commitment to that.
Seems like an inconvenience. Who pays the hotel bill?
Well, this time I think it's going to fall on to Millennium and their insurance carrier. Okay, they're the ones who are going to be responsible for this.
Do you know of any injuries or any serious inconveniences?
A lot of inconveniences, obviously, like we're working with seniors who are on oxygen sometimes, or there are on oxygen, and therefore, so we have to make sure that they're facilitated properly, as well as providing the oxygen for them and keeping a track on them, making sure that they get their medications in a timely fashion. Obviously, we're asking them in a short period of time to prepare for 24 hours or longer. So, and then we're going through all the apartments after they leave and making sure that they're not coming back. And when we had a problem a week ago, they were circling in one door and going back in the other door and going back to their apartments again. So now we're trying to make sure that doesn't happen.
Could this have been prevented?
Well, yes, it could have been. If they would have, when they put the sprinkler head system there, they shouldn't have put it close to a ventilation system that was open to the outside. It was only like 3 feet away from the outside source of cold air, so the cold air was blowing right in on the water pipe.
And yet this building has been here for a while, so I guess fortuitous it hasn't happened before now.
That's right, it hasn't, but if you remember in the last 2 years or so, there's been an investment of $10 million in each one of these buildings. And so therefore, we've had a lot of problems with Millennium and their contractors as far as keeping the same contractors on the job, working the job through without them firing contractors or contractors quitting. And so therefore you got different contractors following up on other contractors' jobs, and it just hasn't been a good working relationship between the contractors, Millennium, and the city.
If there's a silver lining, it looks as if the evacuation is going smoothly and there are people here to help out anyone who needs the help.
That's great, yeah. As done last week, again, we incorporated the services of obviously Rensselaer County Emergency Services. They're here assisting us. The Rensselaer City Police and Fire Department. CDTA, again, has provided bus for transportation for us, which makes that a lot better for us, and making sure that the residents have at least someplace warm to sit and be comfortable until we get them to where they have to go.
Very good. Mike, thank you. Go ahead.
One point, just because I missed the beginning when you were here, would you just say your name and then tell me exactly what the cause was that you think of it right now?
My name is Michael Stammel. I'm the mayor for the city of Rensselaer. Okay, the cause was a broken sprinkler head that caused the sprinklers to go out. There's numerous panels out in all the ceilings where the water has soaked the panels. They fell to the floor. A couple inches of water on each one of the floors. Most of it's in a hallway, but it backs up into the apartments as well. And the concern here is the emergency alarm system. We can't leave people in here not having a working alarm system in case of fire.
And that happened because it was too close to a room that wasn't heated?
That's correct, and an open draft. Okay, anything else?
Thank you. Appreciate
All right,
your time
no
always.
problem. We're getting lots of practice.
Makes perfect, as they say.
Yeah. The residents don't. I got to say that the residents are a little bit more interested. They're not happy, obviously, being displaced again, but they're getting there. I'm just asking, how's everything?
What do you think?
I think it's something, obviously, we could have, Millennium could have laid down here. And, yeah, obviously, they left the sprinkler head too close to an open ventilation system. Put a cold air coming in, just close to the whatever. Stay safe. Where you going? Okay, all right. I'll let you know. Bye-bye.
Sorry for your inconvenience. Before you go, let me just ask you, in the overall scheme of world events, how much of an inconvenience is this for you?
Not for me, okay? I have family in Rensselaer. I can go any place I want, but for the older people that can't get up and down the stairs and have oxygen or on hospice, this is a great inconvenience, okay? I mean, Millennia has been terrible in taking care of us, okay? Since they bought the building, it has gone downhill. They're never here. We haven't had a property manager in 2 years.
Yeah.
You know, so it's been one thing after another, and they just don't care about us. They just don't care about us.
Yeah, and again, I'm sorry for the inconvenience for you, but as you point out, it seems to be worse for others.
Oh, it's terrible for others. They just cannot get. They can't get up and down the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, they can't. Some of them don't even come out of their apartments.
I want to get out of their way because
Okay.
I'm blocking traffic. Please say and spell your name.
Christina Monterosso, Monterosso.
How long have you lived here, Christina?
Just 3 years. Just 3 years. But
Be
I lived
safe.
in Rensselaer my whole life, so.
Be safe. Make the
Thank
most
you.
of it. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
Again, I just wanted to ensure you that nobody here is injured. We're using the ambulance for some of their mobility machine equipment and stuff like that to get people down. That's not it. Some people go on. Yeah. Just like the other building. Right now. How was this building? This building here was built in the mid-70s. The one up the other end was built early 70s, late 60s. And, well, but like I said, just recently we put over $10 million. Each one we've done. Walking up there in the window. Well, no, we do have the heat's still running, but still, we're not going to leave the building. We're not going to leave people in the building without a working alarm system. later.
All right, be well.
Better get going.
Yeah. Hi, Rich. Rich, how are you?